Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Dee, aka The Messy Perfectionist, and my channel is a place where I share a lot about my personal journey as I have went into having weight loss surgery, specifically vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I also like to share some inspirational personal growth tips in life. I am a certified life coach as well as a Reiki practitioner and a holistic nutritionist. Today, I wanted to address hunger after having my vertical sleeve gastrectomy. Question has come up, are you hungry after having your vertical sleeve gastrectomy? And so I thought I would go ahead and answer that and give maybe a little bit of insight behind that, because I also understand that everyone's personal journey and experience is their own, and what is true for me is not going to be 100% true for somebody else. But what I'm hoping is this will help somebody else out there considering the surgery, or maybe someone that is struggling post-op. They are feeling hungry and those kind of things. So if that sounds good to you, stay tuned. So am I hungry after having my vertical sleeve gastrectomy? In short answer, it is yes, but it is a healthful, normal, what I consider a normal level of hunger. What does that mean? I mean, I am hungry at normal meal times, and I don't get hangry. Like, I don't want to rip somebody's head off if it's been 6 hours and I haven't eaten and I feel like I'm having a sugar crash and just, it's going crazy. So that is a plus for me. The other thing is that I am satiated very quickly with eating. So those are all pluses. I would say that is pretty normal. You have 85% of your stomach removed post-op, and the big portion of your stomach that holds those hunger hormones is removed. You're also healing. You're also eating minimally, starting with drinking a liquid diet for quite a long time between pre-op and post-op, before moving on to pureed foods and then soft solids. I am currently 3 weeks post-op, and I think I'm doing pretty well. I am dealing with some nausea, and I will talk a little bit about that maybe in another video, as well as what I have been eating. But today I just wanted to focus on the question of hunger post-op. I actually met someone that had the surgery and they were a few months out, and she did say that she felt better now and encouraged me that it would get easier for me, as I was only less than 2 weeks out when we were having our discussion. But she mentioned that she really struggled with hunger, and I felt kind of bad because I was not struggling with hunger at all. And this kind of made this kind of thing come up where I should talk about this maybe, and also what hunger feelings are. There are two levels of hunger, right? There is the emotional hunger that we have, and then there is also the actual physical hunger that we experience. Sometimes they're intertwined and sometimes they are not. And kind of learning which is which and making that assessment whether you should eat at that time can be a challenge. I read a book years ago by Deepak Chopra called What Are You Hungry For? It was a fantastic book when I was entering my personal health journey and learning how to eat healthfully and eating whole foods and nourishing my body, mind, and spirit. I truly believe that you must have all aspects of yourself moving in the same direction if you want to initiate change. Now, that doesn't mean everything may be at the same pace. You know, you may be really great on the physical train, but you may be going through some emotional things, right? But trying to have all aspects of yourself moving in the same positive direction is going to help you on your journey and on your path, whatever that is. Why do some people feel like they experience hunger on a different level? There are a few things that happen after weight loss surgery, particularly having this surgery, or if you've had gastric bypass, I believe it is very similar. By taking out that 85% of the stomach, you are also taking out those hormones that cause that hunger. So the other thing is it mind hunger? Is it a craving? Is it that mental, emotional, behavioral thing that you haven't maybe fully addressed yet or been able to fully come to terms with. And I'm just going to be straight up here. Everybody emotionally eats to some degree. Everybody, right? There are some of us who can be very attached to food and some of us who are not as attached to food though. And food should be enjoyed. It should taste good to you. It should be a pleasurable experience, right? That is one of our senses. We should be enjoying what we're putting in our bodies, but we have to not substitute food for something else that is missing in our life, perhaps, or something that we feel sad about, or something we feel happy about. I'm from a big Italian family, so food is like number one for us. And it took many years for me to realize that I could enjoy being with my friends and family and enjoying that company without it being totally food obsessed and food involved. When I was younger, I was very much someone who was like, and I love to cook. So I just really enjoy it. I love cooking. I love sharing those food with family and friends. It's a very enjoyable experience for me. And that's okay, but it shouldn't be the only thing that is the focus of happiness, right? So kind of dealing with your emotional eating habits, I think, is super important before you have weight loss surgery, or heck, even before you start to embark on some diet. I have a lot of experience with this kind of workaround because I did rounds of HCG and I really loved the HCG protocol, but I really embraced it and I really worked it, and it really helped me get to those underlying things that I was not really addressing before when I would just get on a diet, get off a diet, get on a diet, get off a diet. So I felt very mentally prepared for this right now. Now, that's not to say I don't want to eat other things, like I don't miss other things, because I'm bored with what I'm eating right now. But I get bored with what I'm eating, and it still can be controlled, which is awesome. And what do I mean by that? Like I said, it takes very little to satiate me. So I feel hungry and I will have my yogurt, or I will have my protein shake, or I will just start with drinking some water first if it's not yet mealtime, or having my protein water. And then I feel okay, it passes. Whereas before, it didn't always pass. It would just be this kind of lingering hunger. And obviously I needed a lot more food to feel satiated. So far so good. I would say I have a healthy, normal level of hunger post-op after surgery. I think I'm doing really well. And I know that if you're considering this because you have done everything else before and you just feel like this is what's right for you in your life, know that as long as you can get over those kind of mental things, those mental hunger things, and those kind of struggles that you have been dealing with in the past, if you've got that, if you already know how to eat healthy and you like eating healthy, if you're already moving your body, girl or boy, whoever you are, okay, you got this. You've got this, and you're going to rock it and you're going to do good. So I hope that this helps you in some way, knowing about the difference between emotional hunger that you may experience or actual physical hunger. Physical hunger is much easier to deal with and you're quickly satiated. So that is a wonderful thing. If you are someone who's post-op and you're watching this and you're dealing with some of those hunger feelings, I suggest for you to just go ahead and be gentle with yourself and sit with that for a moment and really ask yourself, what am I hungry for? Am I really hungry for this food item, whatever it is? Or am I hungry for something else? Am I bored? Am I sad? Am I happy? What is it? And then just kind of work from there. Meditation is a great thing. And just know that you are going to get through this. You're going to work through those things. Why? Because chances are you are much stronger than you give yourself credit for. Guaranteed, you don't give yourself enough credit on what you are capable of, and you can do this. I hope that this helps in some way. If anyone has any questions, please leave me a comment below. We'll be more than happy to answer them for you. please feel free to reach out to me. If you are not already on my email list and you're interested in maybe getting some monthly updates from me, or maybe reaching out to me directly, you can do so on my website, if you in the description below, and you can contact me through that as well. So I hope everyone's doing great out there, and I will be talking to you all soon. Bye.